Hi, and welcome to the Nixie Tube project. This project uses retro technology for a cool looking clock. Nixie tubes were used in the 50s, 60s, and early 70s. The goal of my project is to help our generation not only understand how far we have come with technology, but also to appreciate the beauty of previous designs. Hi, my name is James Budai and I'm an electrical engineer. Welcome to my home lab. I've been working on this project for a year and a half, and why don't we look at the printed circuit board layout first. Here is my printed circuit board that I designed. This is my third generation board. I had a couple things that I wanted to change on the first two designs. This is actually the back side, the bottom side. On the bottom you see 3 switches that are used to set the time. The front side here, on the top, you'll see the microchip microcontroller that is actually making the digits turn on and off on the clock. Another thing that I've done is designed a solid copper base plate for the unit, and I actually have 3 different finishes that I've worked on. This is one that's just a matte finish and there's no polishing or anything. This is another one of the same. This one was matte finish, but it actually has a clear coat over it to prevent it from oxidizing. And then I played around with chemistry a little bit and came up with this, and that oxidized it and changed it to a greenish color. The final piece that I did was make a wooden top, and this happens to be Brazilian cherry wood that I cut out by hand and got to fit around the Nixie tubes nice. And it does look pretty nice when you look over the top, because I wanted this to be not just an electrical project, but kind of an artsy project. So for people that are not familiar with a Nixie tube, I actually tore a Nixie tube apart, and here's most of the internal pieces. So inside a glass tube is neon, mostly neon gas. There's some other gases in there, but it's about 98% neon gas. This part right here is mica, and it's used as an insulator. There's also another piece of mica on top here. This part is a cage that's hooked to 170 volts. Inside that cage, if you look in the middle of that cage right there, all these digits are placed one on top of one another, separated by these ceramic pieces to insulate from one another. Each one of these digits has one wire that comes out of the glass tube, and you basically turn a ground, or connect it to ground, and it lights that digit. And finally, here is one of the tubes that's really difficult to get, but you can kind of see that all the digits are right on top of one another. Here is an instrument from the mid to early 70s. It uses Nixie tubes for its display, and as we advanced in technology, this is the technology that we use more today, in addition to the smartphone technology. So, and we could see how we've evolved in oscilloscopes from a green fluorescent tube to a color screen. So the evolution of the displays really obsoleted the Nixie tubes. Please help support my project, because there is a limited supply of Nixie tubes left. Your support will allow me to purchase enough tubes to build at least 100 clocks, hopefully more. Remember, the goal of my project is to help our generation not only understand how far we have come with technology, but also to appreciate the beauty of previous designs. Thanks.